Hello, hello. It is Sunday again. Horrible how that works with time. Always going forward. We are, I think, just jumping straight in. More Elysiums, more disco, sometimes panic. Also mostly confusion, because I already don't remember what the hell I was doing. Is always a good start, right? Let's see what the game has for us. Yes. Once you're done with the corp, sends it to processing. Can't do that and keep the boots, right? Oh, right, the fridge. And open an apartment door behind the greenhouse. I think we're doing that first. Greenhouse. So that's this one. Is there an easy way here or... No, I think we have to go all the way around. Hang on, why... Didn't I see these before? This book appears to be erotica, but without the actual erotica. No idea. Right, is it this door?
There must be another way into the building.
Okay, that was very loud. Why was that so loud? And was it loud just for me or for stream too? Well, the general ambience noise and stuff seems to be okay.
Yes?
That seems okay. Weird. Why was that one thing so loud? Oh no, it's a control freak. Hello, hello. Thank you very much. 15 months, huh? Good lord. Ara, ara. How are you doing? We, the Vodafone plagued, salute you.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Let's knock first.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in.
Excellent.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
Ooh, job interview tomorrow. Well, good luck.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard.
Definitely have to turn the volume down. I don't know what happened. Actually, no, I do know what happened. It's the Windows updates that once again have made things loud beyond belief. I have to fully reconnect that. I might do that another time. Another small town nearby. Well, hopefully it's better than the last one. What? Think I missed something. Or the game just kind of broke. That is possible as well. Yeah, the game just kind of broke, didn't it? Let's hop backwards. I do mean your actual job, yes. Where exactly do you... Oh, there's the actual door. All right. No, no, it's a county. Hey, could be worse. Could be a county. Let's not.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn.
Actually, before we do this, let's save. So this time, if
The
it
door
breaks,
to
we
the-
can just...
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
Hey, there we go. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Okay. So smell of disinfectant. Hidden world of walking sticks. Okay. Almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Oh, nice.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What now?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Huh. Look, Lieutenant. Ancient flag.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
Does the flag mean anything to us? I don't think so.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing. A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Can I put the racist mug next to these?
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Excellent. Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Is that how clues work?
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel
Did
better
I accidentally
about
cycle
breaking
back
into
through?
this
I
man's
think I did.
apartment. Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Indeed. Move on from the mugs. There's a little bed stand, I guess. +1 logic. Okay, okay. What does my shirt do? +1 physical instrument. Oh. Let's see if the ledger gives us any options and how good is +1 logic? I wonder. Why do we have -2 savoir-faire? Jesus. Physicality or logic? I think we stick with the physicality for now. Here's something more. Oh, how nice. Small suitcase full of clothes. Are guests staying over? Don't think so. Oh, and 1 health. How nice. That seems to be all in here, huh? Alrighty then.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
I mean, gaming logic says it was highlighted, therefore it must be important. But this is the kind of game that would just highlight random stones.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Oh, very useful.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
Are we going to find the right one, Kim?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Well then. Eviction notices and missing pets. Oh dear. What the? Flip up glasses, the auditor. Bonus to logic, negative on authority, because nobody takes you serious with those glasses. Yeah, fair enough. Cleaning supplies. Snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Okay, we can clearly go into this door. Oh, and this as well. But first we're stealing some shoes. No, don't. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
You guys have weird communism in this world.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is it upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Oh.
Also, some social democrats were already using it.
I see. What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Is that right?
Gone is the glory of hope.
Oof.
Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
There's money in the shoes. Okay, sure. Someone's sweeping. Hello.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Good lord.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for Martin Martinez. No, we're not doing that. At least not as long as I have other options.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. if you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Why is the coal room upstairs?
It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
That's the other door, I guess. And here we go out on the balcony. Let's check that out. Ooh, that is a little bigger than expected. Let's get back in. This place is a little big. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. Okay, what a lovely little living space.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Let's check out the plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. Is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
"16 days of coldest April."
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow. Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
That's a big book.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph, and yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
That is that for this broken down apartment, I guess.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock, knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sounded like a woman's shoes. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That was the wrong voice line. This time the steps come closer. "Who is this?" demands a female voice, very intense. Does the police open up? That's not gonna get a good reaction, is it? Anyway.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Later then. Entering this door seems a physical challenge.
Does it now? Seems entirely unnecessary. Right, knocking the next door.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Good, we have one of those.
No reply.
Okay, let's equip the chain cutters.
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing? You're
Really?
trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutter, and it's really not working.
Oh
I believe
no.
It's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
Don't you think that's what I'm trying to do? Or these chain cutters are broken, Kim?
Perhaps you should give it another go.
Can I just? Yeah, I can.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
Okay, I think we found a communist. A single bullet. Okay.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov. Kraz Mazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He was a leading figure in the Grad side of the turn-of-the-century revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How
Indeed.
fitting. Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Right. Back out the door. Can we close it? Yes. Okay. And knock on this one, I guess, and then we go out on the balcony and try our luck there. Oh, that just opens straight away. Oh no, this is the communal bathroom, isn't it? Yeah. Why? Oh no. Well, bathroom alcohol gained, I guess. And yeah, this is the exit and this is the balcony. So now we go for the balcony. Hello there.
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
Have we found the communist?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Yeah, let's start with the blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Again, that was the wrong voice line.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
I mean, apparently, yeah, it's just weird that this has happened twice now and not at all in any of the other streams before. Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
The fumes are bad for you, okay?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Actually, I don't have an opinion. I
Lying
lied.
is cool, I guess. Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay, we can go in this door or we can check out over here first. More money. This house had more loose change than I had money at the beginning of the game. Why? 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 Why is there money and clothes in the, I guess, tank? Coal oven or something? 100 tiny feet. Ah, yes, the rats. Someone's sleeping down here. Okay. Could be, yeah. Sorry, because what? There is interesting. Why do I have an interactive point back here? Okay. Can't go further from here, no. Well, back inside and out the other exit. Yeah, this leads here. This Didn't really help, did it? I was hoping finding the well, the guy that ran away from us, but doesn't seem to be working like this. Oh, there's another balcony exit. Okay. That, yeah, there we go. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts. Ah, great. Just the door, nothing for you here. Mm-hmm. Rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these are accessible. We've been up here, right? Yeah. Can we go over here? No. This is some wild architecture. Right. All of that wasn't a waste of time, but it also didn't further as much. We had that one,
The
didn't we?
spread pattern
Oh.
of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before. Those the old war bullet holes.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter.
The
Your
hell.
breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at? Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
How many people got shot during that revolution? Well, probably quite a few.
Plenty.
Yeah. Right. So we opened that door. We looked through this place. Try talking to the Kuno S. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait.
me again! Trying to snuff me out!
Okay. Did we look through
This
one of these?
coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently
Fossilized
inaccessible.
bubblegum.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericanassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Hello, Dean. Happy Sunday noon to you. I'm good. I'm a little lost on where to go from here, game-wise, but otherwise I'm good. I think we're just gonna ask around about that fridge. Not sure who to ask, but yeah, ask around for his apartment number. We don't. There were only like 2 people to ask. I don't know about how niche this is. This was decently big, you know. More than 3 people know about it. Where am I going? Who could have a fridge? This guy might have a fridge, right? Hey, can we store a corpse in your restaurant fridge? Yeah, that's gonna go well. Or reserved for union members, okay. Ooh, more healing. Excellent.
Can I help you?
Okay, here's your trash
Thanks.
container.
I hope you found what you were
thing.
looking for.
I found
How
some things,
strange.
yes.
I certainly didn't put them there.
Who else has a key? Has keys to the trash container? I don't know, Sylvie. Also, happy birthday. Hang on. What I tried last week. Should 1 work now and B actually be fitting? Let's see if it actually works. It was a bit quiet, but it's for your funeral. Oh no. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday so far, old lady.
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Yes?
I think it should be yes. Hello, Niren. Hello, Puru. I seem to be in need of a fridge. I have a corpse to store.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
God damn it.
Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
No, we want to put something very important. Oh no. I have bad news. Things still dry out in a fridge. How did you know?
Because you haven't taken it away yet, and it must be stinking hard about now. Well, you're not putting it here, rest assured.
We don't need an alibi. We're the police. We just need to store the weak old body. Not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
I see guard already had our number, but that one was new.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
I've seen something here at the whirling guard. Thing I need to talk about. Is it the weird closed door?
What thing?
Yes, the mysterious blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
What just happened? It somehow not only ate the TTS request, it also instantly accepted it and ate the points. Yeah, no kidding, TTS didn't work. The interesting thing was that my OBS just went, this is done, and this is done, and this is done, unless Freak was cleaning up, in which case, please don't. That was odd. Very, very odd. The hell is going on? I used TTS just like 5 minutes ago. What? Did that break it? Gonna restart the freaking bot.
A.
Okay.
Be not afraid.
There we go. Divine intervention. No. Yeah, clearly the biblically accurate potato is too strong. And no Sylvie Twitch. Well, Twitch mine, but I have it. Oh. Yeah, OBS is telling me bad things about my upload rate. So that might have something to do with it. Right, it seems to have stabilized, but yeah, we just had a little hiccup apparently. Averaging 3% dropped frames over the entire stream, which pretty sure all of those frames were dropped just now. Hopefully everything is fine now. Yeah. It freaked out when I TTS'd. Oh no.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
I see.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Unlike other people who don't pay at all. Haha!
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
After 1600, the sign said reserved starting 1600. Why isn't anyone in the mess hall?
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Ah yes, the lynching.
They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and that's why.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
Yes, I share that feeling, especially since I know already.
Yes.
So about that money I owe, I have 40 bucks.
Yes. Have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the
Good
money.
morning, Rev,
Oh.
or rather, good late night. I think, therefore, a potato. Right. Yep. Emote philosophy. Upstairs is the one lady that I wonder. Oh, assuming she's actually still there. Can I knock on any of the doors? No. Don't really have any business with any of the doors, do I? Well, I still have access. I wonder what Kim says to my hotel room.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Huh.
Yes?
Okay. No comment on any of this? Oh, that was the... Yeah, okay. I almost forgot about it. What about the
window
window?
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands? No, I think I threw
A
something out.
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Did I throw my gun out the window? Through the window? That would be funny.
The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well
Oh
as your
no,
foot.
I have been
It would have also
uncovered.
been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Nope, definitely not stolen from Crow. As you see, I have more than a still picture. Dun dun dun! Yeah, I'm aware, Sylvie. I'm aware I pawned the gun. But throwing it out the window would have been very funny. I don't remember if I actually set a timer on this to swap back or the reaction to this is excellent. Thank you, Ref, for for turning that on. That was the first time. Like this has been an option for like 3 or 4 streams. Yes, fancy button. Oh yeah, this is like the cheapest possible thing and has barely any rigging. There's no depth to it. So it just kind of slime potato style wobbles away. Technically, yes. But really it's just yeah, a slightly bigger PNG with eye and mouth rigging and none of it actually being any good. Since I didn't want an actual VTuber, I really just did this for the joke with a webcam. Blame Crow. So here we are. Great Serpent of Ronka. I don't know what that is, Sylvie, but oh yeah, the eye blinking. I've tweaked a little bit in VTube Studio how quick they react, but it blinks a lot. Like most of that is just me moving slightly and not actual eye movement. Plus, I think the glasses are throwing it off a little bit. I also only use my cheap, like, 10-year-old webcam for tracking, not like a fucking iPhone or anything, so yeah. Hang on, that's me squinting. Oh, that could be funny as well, yeah. I might ask you about that sometime soon. Indeed, who would do such a thing? That a good moment to give a certain cat a shout out? I think so.
Is he still
Kill
attacking
him,
me
kill
somewhere?
the children. Alright. Let's turn this schoolyard into
Oh,
a
no.
graveyard. He's gone now. Let's just go up. Oh shit, he's not gone! Oh my god.
So what just happened there was after the problems last week, I had both shout-out sources active, so that's why you heard Hollow Knight in the background but saw Elden Ring. Fucking perfect. Anywho, back to the game. Actually, no. First, I gotta check. Did I put a timer on that webcam thing? Don't think I did. No, I'll just have to swap back at some point. Picture on Discord, you say? Oh yeah, that is actually pretty accurate.
Wie wär's denn mit heiraten?
Ja! Yes! 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 Ich hab eine Frau! Yes!
I missed that one. The big question is though, did Mooney see that one? So Freak just got married in that clip. Why would you swap back at any point? Indeed, why would I? When this is such a beautifully cursed model. Oh, so what you're saying is we now have blackmail material. Excellent, that is good to know. More jungle ahead. Ooh. Oh, that was the flying thing, yeah. Well, that was... Yes. Yeah. I mean, I can I? Yeah, I can. Hello. Morse code blinking for help. Yes. Help. I have been caught by the potato mafia. They're trying to peel me. One funny thing is that now if I look sideways to chat in OBS and stuff, you can kinda see it. Wait, can I do like SOS blinking? Kinda, but kinda not. Ooh. Actually, there's a few features this thing has. Sadly, all the expressions means the moth tracking is entirely gone, which makes me sad. But definitely the funniest one is where is my own freaking redeem? Cyberman Eye. No.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Watered. Yes, this is an Anirian specific hell. Mwahahaha. God, can streamers be needy? Oh, yes. Well, dried out potatoes, people like cooked and fried potatoes. I don't know what dried out. Look at your hat, yes. So there's also this, which I haven't linked to anything yet, but I'm tempted to make an Uwu redeem just for that. Instead of saying Uwu, it just switches to that expression, because screw you. And of course, oh no! Oh, that one actually has the mouth. I didn't even realize that. Excellent. That's true. Roasting does remove a lot of a lot of moisture.
I'm Artwalk and I'm a potato.
I'm Artwalk and I'm a potato. Yeah, I'm really happy someone finally pressed that button. Doubly happy that apparently it breaks Nairon's sanity. Which is something I aspire to do every opportunity I have.
The Titanic with a lisp would be unthinkable.
Oh no. Yes, Rev. Yes, it would be. Right. Let's get back to the game. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. Would also have been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
I'm sure I had a good reason for it. Maybe I was trying to hit someone?
And maybe, just maybe, you succeeded. We'll never know.
Yes, Rev. Have a good night at 1 freaking a.m. in the Monday morning. Have a hopefully relaxed week. And remember, everyone misses your streams. Don't you dare not come back. Good night. I am somewhat tempted to just stay in here for 5 in-game minutes. See what happens. Is there a way to speed this up? There isn't, right? We're just gonna click on all the things. Kim tries not to look at you with a broken down
Kim
bathroom.
also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
Oh, I'm torn between I did it my way and this is where the magic happens. I think we're going with the magic.
And by that you mean crimes against humanity?
Yes, Kim, that is what I mean. Well, crimes against myself anyway.
I have no idea what that means.
You always say go explore the bridge. Oh. The double overlay, lovely. I just noticed the fucking water is still running. That's probably been running at least, well, it's definitely been running for the entire game so far. And probably been running for the night as well. Actually, we can just start reading a book, can't we?
You stare at the in cold, detached prose. The author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from 27 to 29. Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
Happens next.
It would physically hurt you to keep reading, are you sure? You've made the right life choices today, sir.
Hooray! And it is also after 8 now. So apparently if I'm in here, the door does not lock. Let's see what happens if I come back later and try to sleep. Summer door closed for winter. Excellent. Well, yes, I have the tuber tag. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I got what you're saying. Yes, off to bed with you. Okay. Sylvie says we should check out the bridge. I say, what bridge? I don't know any bridges. You mean this bridge? There's nothing to see here, clearly. Don't put the potato in a tub. He grabbed macaroni, okay. We talk to you.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded
No,
by
we definitely
a
have
motley
not.
assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Everything's cool here. Well then.
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers.
Bye.
It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Yes, stream is wonky again for just a moment, but we definitely lost some more frames.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
Whether I'm cool is unimportant. I have police questions for you. Yeah, no, that... The stream is dropping, that's why the sound is stopping. Now you're rhyming. Oh no. But yes, that was indeed the issue. It should be gone by now again.
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come? Yes, how come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said not for resale on the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
And who is your supplier exactly?
Oh, he's a good guy. I think you'd get along. I'll let you know the next time he's around.
Interesting.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
No shame, only freedom.
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits. Just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits means less work for me. Let's move on.
That's right. Revachol is the best place for an independent self-employer like myself. That's why it's so cool with all the models coming here and cool celebrities. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Surely there's a discount for cool officers, right?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
That's not how that works.
Anything for you.
We're gonna try the rhetoric. It's gonna fail miserably.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Don't know, it was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Money is very important, yes, yes.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Sorry, detective.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality
God.
fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Look first-hand, buy second-hand.
No good.
Oh.
Or you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist.
No luck? Why not take another look,
I
officer?
want to buy those
Keep
itchy pants.
supporting the economy.
Hell no. And Sylvie, the bridge is like right here. It's just closed. So now that we've been here, locked until you pass. Yeah, that makes sense. Gonna. Oh, what was that thought? Ah, that damage. Okay. Now let's see if I reload the interior of this place if the hotel door is locked. Because it would make sense of it to lock before sleeping time. Nope. Now, who else could we ask about a fridge? Hi there, gardener. Do you have a fridge, perchance?
Hello again, officer. How are things?
That's an interesting question. Sure. What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay.
Right. No fridge talk with her. Could do that, yeah.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
Never mind. It wouldn't fit anyway.
Yeah, super funny.
Okay. I think we picked up like 3 more bottles, so that's like almost an entire
The
real.
tear machine stands in the...
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Have a tear bag, but no tear. Really? I thought I had picked up some things.
The tear machine stands...
Nope. Okay. A frozen fridge in the commercial area? Would... Don't think I have access to that either yet. Yeah. Hey, mañana I opened the place with the key.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That Wiesel I visited. Turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class want.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Time to head to Evrar for a fridge. Yes, mug plotline is the best plotline. This isn't the right path. Down here is the right path. Oh yeah, the container. I don't think we changed anything to open that yet, right?
You're back before the cargo container.
Yeah.
Its drawer...
Unless we have cloth or rhetoric? I don't think we do. Yeah, no, lots of logic. Nope, nothing to do here. Yes, high levels of lost.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. Was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
That is one solid frame job there.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Helping people. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Fascists are meant to be neat freaks. More clear evidence I'm not a fascist.
That's not how you baton someone.
What do
The
you mean I
technique
went
is
blurry?
way off. You strike with your whole body, not just the baton.
Power of friendship. More to police work than whacking an imaginary baton.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real. No, you haven't, Harry. I haven't told you anything about the crime yet. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
I'm very tempted to lift your office container right now.
There's enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Or the old one?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
Hey, Beric. Happy lurking.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
I'm sure he phrased it exactly like that.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
I see.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Protective footwear. Sure.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Aha. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Got a lot.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can I find them? The union booth in the Whirling was empty.
You know what, Harry?
Mon Dieu.
I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
You can tell now if I'm drinking or not. Oh no, the dreaded VTuber curse.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Apropos of nothing, I'm sure.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
Good boy, a real team player. Now, do you have
Yeah,
any more
thanks, buddy.
questions? Was it a good tour? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
With absolute perfect timing, I just got the achievement. Oh lord. I just got the achievement for biggest communist builder. So, clearly that is the best proof, right?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martin A's, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martin A's. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Why not on drugs and on roller skates? That makes for much funnier entertainment.
Roller skating, not drugs, Harry. You like this.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Oh yes, just what everyone wants. Where's this
On the
place
coast,
exactly?
Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Qualsund crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Alright. I'm gonna go out. Hello, autosave. We're gonna try opening, retry opening the container, and we're also gonna try lifting Everard's office. I really want to see if that is possible.
You're back before the cargo container.
No, it's not.
Its drawer has not lessened
possible.
since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
We did have a level up. Technically, we could just put a point in and try again, but I don't know. There's other areas we might want to improve. Not smooth talking enough. Couldn't even convince a container, yeah? It's dreadful, isn't it? I'm just gonna level this and see if that helps at all.
You're back before the cargo.
Not with the container, but maybe with a crane.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. The words marsh and arrête.
Let's see if I make it go.
No screech of metal when you push the button this time. Only silence as the crane remains in its state of dormancy.
Okay, so that is just fixed, I guess.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Can potatoes be couth?
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
I'm a potato and I must scream.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here.
Aw.
No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
You're smart, you can read. Okay, find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. You don't say. Movement on stairs with the keys is a little iffy. Is there anything we've overlooked here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, actually, let's see if we can get back into the hotel room now that it's later. Because now it definitely should be locked if it locks, right? Considering we still have 100 real outstanding. Time to dumpster sleep. No! Yeah, now it's locked. Alrighty. I'm just gonna buy a coffee and work through the night. Easy. Oh good, the little girl has gone to bed as well. Yeah, I've definitely talked to him about the money. Cam has a room as well. Okay. Huh. Overlooked source of income. You gone to bed? Nope. We're just gonna convince her.
You're back.
Right?
Good. What can I help you with?
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Oh no.
What is this? An athletic challenge? Scream it from the top of your lungs immediately.
No.
Show that asshole.
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Those options. What nice fabrics. What lustrous hair.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
What is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either, have you? What shame is there to be felt in front of these dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks, but to belittle yourself in these eyes of Odinin?
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Gonna try it.
Voila!
Hey!
You're doing it. Really put your back into it.
Oh no.
Yell it from the top of your lungs.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Why, yes, I am rich. How much money do you need? Hopefully not too much. I couldn't bring all of it with me.
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament?
Why does that work? Okay, do we go for the realistic 3? Or do we just go all out for the 5? I'm just gonna try and get the hotel paid.
That's
See
a
what
good
happens
sum.
there.
Not too small, not fantastically large.
Yeah, I figured that would work.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
By the way, Nyren, I got a +2 for being a communist on this one. I don't know if you saw.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept.
You're right, man, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
Actually, hang on, yeah, we can just scroll up, right? Ah, but it doesn't precisely tell which modifiers. But yeah, it was +2 for Mazovikism, or whatever they call the communist leader here. Right. The tattoos.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos.
Better not tie the forestay to the batstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Ooh, secret task.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you it recently suffered from unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. Smooth?
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Indeed.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Ah.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
42. Do I have any clothes that boost suggestion? I don't think I do. We'll come back to this later.
But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear.
Ow. Yeah, we're losing frames again. Should be stable now again. Yay. I think we're cutting today short. Just gonna finish this, go back to the hotel, put Harry to sleep, and then call it a day. These hiccups are annoying. At least it's not as bad as it was last winter. But yeah, it's still not time to attack the ASP again. Yes, helpful as they are, they've just texted me the other day about a new direct tech issue information site. So yeah, it's not terrible, but like it drops from like 7 megabit up to I think about 2. I've seen it. It's a noticeable drop, and there's I'm sure the stream is doing weird things. But at least it like doesn't fully break down to like 180p quality and shit like that. Right, let's gonna get on with it.
The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Okay. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I've been going for barely 2 hours and it's happened like 3 times. It's a little annoying. Doom-de-doom-de-doom. And to be honest, putting Harry to sleep, and yes, I chose that phrasing deliberately, Sylvie. Seems like a solid stopping point.
Can I help
Could
you?
switch to a different game, but it don't really have an idea of what I should play. So, yeah.
Yes.
Just gonna make
have
it
you got it?
short. Yes. Yes, I do have your money. Save before you say.
Yes.
Sure. Let's just save.
Can I help you?
I think there was an autosave,
Yes.
but yeah.
Have you got it? Well,
I hope you choke on it.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Okay, so technically you could probably walk into the open room at 8:55 or something and wait it out. I wonder if the game kicks you out.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
20
real
real.
per night.
Okay. Well, we do have money for 2 nights at least.
I'll take a room here too.
Ah, and this is probably the sideline into the interaction that Anirin mentioned with Kim having a room.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Always happy, even after the interaction with Harry. Incredible.
This is the door to the room you redecorate.
Yes, redecorated. That is what happened.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go
Sure.
out to the balcony.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think you might. How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Probably, yeah.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, but we did manage to get him down from the tree. So as they say, all's well that ends well.
Just wanted to make sure he was really dead.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. Anyway, we performed a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we are missing something, and there's still work to do at the crime scene too.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez,
Oh, we talked to some people.
including Evrard Claire, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
He has stuff on me, yeah, he certainly does.
Well, we will have to work through that. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is.
Yeah, so we
We
really
have to
should
get
try and
her
get Harry's badge back. Don't remember what that one was.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Is that... Does he only make that comment if you actually, like, run places? Double click or, wait, doesn't Kim sneak the corpse in the car next morning? He might? I don't know. We shall see in the morning, I guess.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, sir. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kutsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age, and in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
It goes with the orange.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Fascinating.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government, and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
And the moral intern is what?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution.
Kawaii potato desuwa.
That didn't have the text pop up. Something to fix later. Also, hi Roy. Good afternoon. Yes, someone finally redeemed the webcam. But you haven't seen Cute yet. Hello. I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here.
Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
The shotgun? What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are DeLoreans. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats. A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
On second thought, I don't have an opinion. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Tuesday, mate.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least to some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Ooh. Shall we? I think we shall. Communism has given us money today. And I don't think we can sneak out and get the boots without going to bed, because Kim is still technically with us. Oh. Never fucking mind. More running. This is new. Now I get to blame someone else for the horrible ideas.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
Really? Swinging on that branch for 7 days help the situation? I don't know.
The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking.
Wow. Kuno's little sneak pig's back for the booty.
Yeah, fuck it to pieces for us, liar cop.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
Yay.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. Just relax. This is easy. This is happening. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
Look, he's skinning the fucker up good. Puka style.
Hell, keep at it, pig.
The legs look like they've been clawed at by wild animals. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink
Washed.
is incredible.
I think they need a little more than just washing.
Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Oh no.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Okay, that's still all the
Come
same.
back late.
This industrial gas-powered stove has been... There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge.
Sure. Soap and vinegar. Kim is gonna be just absolutely excited to see first the corpse not having feet anymore, and instead just tethered, torn rags of flesh and skin, and then the shiny new boots on my feet.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface. The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked.
Oh
You could
no.
smell it too. Just like beef stew.
Just like beef stew.
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going
Time to
get.
take a sip.
Steam
Nobody
mixed
likes
with
a
the
dried
smell of
out
strange
potato.
meat disappears into the vent.
Good idea,
above the
yes.
stove.
Also, hey, Wawa. Yummy, yummy stew, yes. Sylvie, in keeping the best best traditions, I fully blame you for all of this.
A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Just perfect. Oh, I don't know about all this. +2 authority. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna go back to B4. Screw the boots. We're going to sleep.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Ah. Choices. Will we go back and grab the boots? Ándale. Shiny, shiny boots. Shiny boots and humans too. Yes, yes.
The man is decomposing. Visit the body. You're going.
Whoa. Yeah, fuck it.
It's not complete. It feels. Just relax. This is.
Look, he's hell.
The leg. Yes. Didn't.
Shoot, Looney Rooney. Come back.
Okay. Boots again. What do our current boots give, by the way? Composure, but less savoir-faire. Okay. I feel like that's pretty useful. But we have 0 authority right now, so that's gonna be useful. You can interact with them as well.
These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at right now, much less smell.
Let's clean them first, I guess, and then look at them, and then finally go to sleep. Don't mind me, just
This
cooking some
industrial gas there is
boots
a
and
variety of soaps. The delicious
human
All
meat.
right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them. The strong strips of polyp. The boots look just like. That's it, chef. A pair of real.
You can't look at them anymore after. Well, that's a little annoying. Hulkbuster style? What? Just pretend you're doing it for the achievement. I'm gonna miss the achievement somehow, you know that. Like, I've taken a look at what achievements there are, and I have a feeling you're gonna need a bit of a guide for at least half of them.
The bed is cold. The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
Oh,
The
you
bed
got
sags
everything
beneath
but the
your
boots.
weight
I
as
see,
you
I see.
stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Oh, that thing. I see.
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
I mean, yes, but also no.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat, and grease. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
That's worrisome.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
That is how dreaming works. I see, that's the dream sequence. I think we're saving here. And leave the dream and all the rest for next time. Yeah, I kind of remember that going for not an entire day, but like at least 1 or 2 videos. So, since the shoutout thing works again, we can do this nonsense. Mwahaha.
Oh man, you're going for the real sandy paper.
Oh, that is old, isn't it?
I'm gonna go with probably the first option. Because being constantly irritated would just send me nuts.
Yeah, so young.
Or you could just get somebody else to scratch it. Ah, yes. How bad would that go?
I dipped in here for just a little bit. I think he's active again.
That's it. I'm sick of this place. It sucks. It's too hot. It never rains. I'm sweaty. All my clothes are dirty and filthy and on fire.
I just noticed the shout
I
out
was
thing.
gonna sell my wood to that guy.
Partially. Why is that?
Can I still sell my wood? Am I stuck?
Don't even recall this. And Sylvie doesn't recall it either. Now we're getting bad. Hey, little German. Also an old man. Mwahaha.
So, Puro hat gewonnen, das gibt's nicht.
Nice! Nice!
Oh, ich bin mal wieder jetzt.
Mit 69, double nice!
Nice!
Double nice! Verdammt, zu spät! Kein...
Well done, Puro, well done. Six to 9. Oh yes. Wow, you stream, don't you? Almost forgot about that. I have no idea what's going on.
That's my first! Oh my goodness! Yay!
Okay. Let's see where we're going now. Was that Genshin? Okay. Not too many people online. There is Assassin's Creed, Monster Hunter Wilds, or Monster Hunter Wilds. You know, the great big selection of all the different games. Oh, wait. Or I guess we could check out some random person who's also playing Discord Elysium. There's a few of those. Choices. We haven't gone to the Game Wonder in quite some time. Actually, I can do a little clip to introduce him and then go over to raid. Maybe I should integrate that in the raid command, in fact. Something to think about.
Oh! What the hell?
He's currently playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I was not aware they had remastered that, but sure. Why not? Anyway, we shall see you all next stream, next Sunday, next stream of yours, next chat, whatever. Wish everyone a happy Sunday. Sylvie, have a great Schnapszahl birthday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Old! I'll see you around. Bye-bye.